Hey guys, it's me, Crazy Honda Chris, in the sales department at Randy Kuehl Honda in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And behind me, I'm gonna have a 2022 Honda Accord Sport. I'm gonna walk around this vehicle and show you guys all the cool standard features and functions. So when you arrive at your local Honda dealership, you're set for success. You know exactly what this has before you take out for a test drive to save you guys time. Now you guys in the market around me, feel free to give me a courtesy call right here. Here's my cell phone number. I'll show you guys how easy it is to join the Crazy Honda Chris family here at Randy Kuehl Honda in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. You guys have any questions, you know what to do, drop them down below in the comments. I'll do my best to assist you guys from that point. Now let's go get you guys all the information you need now to make that well-formed decision today. Let's get going. Alright guys, so here we are right outside the 2022 Honda Accord Sport. As usual, let's walk up here to the Monroney sticker. You guys are welcome to pause the video right about there if you're exploring your own. Now up on the top right hand corner, it's going to talk about the fuel economy. So you got 29 for the city, 35 for the highway with a combined 32. Down here on the right hand corner is going to talk about your safety ratings, 5 out of 5. Who doesn't love that? Right up here is where the vehicle's made at, the price point, and then the list of standard features, which we're going to try to cover today for you guys. This particular color is called Lunar Silver Metallic. I'm also going to put down some additional colors, and also this is surplus charge for those particular colors for the sport package down on the left hand corner. Take a moment, take a look at that. If you guys pick up any wind noises, I do apologize. It's very windy and cold out here today, but we're going to get right back to the video here quick now. It comes down with 2 key fobs. All of your Honda sensing features are standard. I'm talking about your lane keep assist, adaptive cruise, your forward collision, and road departure, all standard there. You have a 1.5 turbo with a CVT transmission. I'm going to throw horsepower and torque up there so you guys know what you're playing around with. Now your chrome action is going to be accent chrome, so there's a little darkened chrome out right here on the front nose as you can see. Then also within the chrome of the grille. We're going to have LED lights. LED lights can mean like your fog lights, your headlights, your daytime running lights, and then your tail lights too as well. All right, all LED. Nice little aggressive look. We'll step right here off to the side. As we hit the lock button, you can see a turning indicator right there flashing. You have your 19-inch alloyed rims. We'll step here towards the side. I'm going to throw some exterior measurements up there so you can kind of know how it compares to your guys' current vehicle from there. Then also this is going to fit in the garage. Stuff like that. Now, we're going to have blacked out side mirrors, body colored handles from right there. A little bit of chrome action along the top half right over there of the windows. We're going to hit the unlock button to get in and out with the vehicle. You cannot accidentally lock your keys in the car. So let's say, oops, there it goes, right? Hit the lock button, shut the door. It senses that your key fob's in there. You cannot accidentally lock your keys in the car. You can take those bad boys right out. We're going to have a blacked shark fin antenna. As we get here towards the back, you have a capless gas tank. As you push that right in, when the car is unlocked, no longer $2 cap to argue or debate with. It's a simple sliding go, saving you some time. When the vehicle is locked, this is locked too as well, all right? As we get here towards the back again, you can have a blacked deck spoiler. Once again, LED tail lights just makes a bold statement. Let's see if I can duck down out of the wind here quick. You got chrome tipped exhaust, dual sport badge, a little badge of honor going on. The trunk release right here on the fob. You have all this legendary space here for the Honda Accord for your cargo space. I'm going to throw some measurements up there so you know how much volume of space you're going to have so you can plan ahead accordingly. It's going to be a 60-40 split seats. Here and here for the levers if you want to pull those right down. Carpet mats come standard from American Honda, no additional charge for that. Spare tire right down below. Tools you may need for those unforeseen events. You have your emergency funnel just in case if you ever need that. You cannot accidentally, whoops, there goes my gym bag, maybe my jacket, the wife's purse, whatever. You cannot lock your keys in the trunk, all right? All right, you know what? Let's kind of explore the back seat now. All right, so here we are, jump right inside. As we open up the door right away, before we dive right in, let's talk about the interior measurements. Make sure you guys have enough room for your pets, friends, cargo, family, whoever's gonna be brave enough to tag along with us, all right? There's your measurements, take a moment. Now, as we're looking at that here quick, we'll kind of check out the door. At the moment, we're gonna have your power windows. You got some additional cubby space down below. Then we have a leather armrest, okay? Now, as we kind of pan right in here, we got a little bit of cloth and leather combination going on for your interior seats. This folds right down, as you guys can see, with some additional cup holders. It folds right back up, pretty nice and easy. You're gonna have a little courtesy pocket right over there on the passenger seat for some additional cargo space. We have the all-season mats in here, so you guys can see how the Honda all-season mats look like. Does not come standard with that. It's gonna be as an accessory, so there's gonna be a little additional charge for those, all right? So keep that in mind as you guys are exploring the market. You're gonna have your car seat latches right up here. You got 3 of these bad boys. We have a nice little tray right here, nice deep tray. You're gonna have a couple USBs so everyone can keep their technology well charged on the road. All right, as we actually about to jump up front, just want to point out with you guys, once again, before I forget, these mirrors are going to be a breakaway. So if you need to fold these in, just get out there, kind of give them a little nudge. It folds right in for you, all right? Now we got the driver door here quick. As we open this up, we'll take a moment to look at that. We have leather armrests. You guys know about power windows. You got your powered locks. You got your mirror selectors, the powered mirrors from there. And then you also got your window lock button just in case any of those kids decide to play around, right? You got some additional cubby space down below, then your trunk release from right there. Now as we get down here towards the driver's seat, you're going to be a powered seat, so you got your forward, you got your back, you got your up, you got your down, you got your little tilt action on that front half right there, as you guys can see as I'm playing with it, the recline, then the lumbar from there. We're going to have chromed pedals there. Then we also have your hood release from right there. You know what, let's take a moment, let's pop the hood, let's show you guys some of the basic courtesy stuff from this point, all right? All right, so here we are, right underneath the hood for you guys. Let's kind of point out the common courtesy stuff that you might be doing on your own if you guys have time. Like, topping off the washer fluid, right here's a nice blue cap. You got your oil, if you ever need to check that, it's nice bright orange, you can see that. You got your oil cap right up here. We'll just come right over here to you guys' coolant. Intake for your turbo. You got your fuse box right here. Battery is pretty nice and easy to access. If you need to jump the vehicle, jump someone else's vehicle, change it out, you know, easy stuff. Then you also got your brake fluid from that point, all right? You guys have any more advanced questions, feel free to drop them down below in the comments. I'm sure the community will be glad to assist you, or just contact your local Honda dealership, all right? They'd be glad to assist. I just want to kind of show you guys what's underneath the hood, how much space is in here, kind of answer those questions for those that want to see what's underneath the hood, all right? Plenty of space. Now let's jump right back up front. All right, so here we are right inside the Honda Accord, all right? Now, as you guys already know, the LX is the entry level here for the Accords, and it gets to the Sport. So your question is probably, hey, Chris, what are we gaining when you go from the LX to the Sport? I'm going to throw it up here for those features where you're adding or upgrading from, so you guys would be in the know, all right? Now, the Sport package, I'm going to put it where it's at, also within the trim walk, so you guys kind of know where the Sport lies within all the options that's available, so you guys would be in the know. Now, as we get inside of the vehicle here, just make sure you have the key fob with you guys. Just simply put your foot down on the brake, hit the start button, and watch everything light up from this point, okay? So now the vehicle is fully on. As we come over here to the left-hand side of the steering wheel, we've got some additional buttons here. So you got your vehicle stability assist. You can turn that on or off. Then you also got this little button here to customize some of your quick point reference for your sensing features, like the road departure, your forward collision right here, your collision mitigation. And then that's it. So simply as I'm selecting this stuff, I'm just using this little wheel right here, scrolling up and down. To select that, you just gotta push that wheel right in. Then there you go, it's off. Then you'll see it right there. You also can see how this little emblem down there is changing as you're turning things on and off too as well. And there we go. So you have a quick point of visual reference. Now you're also gonna have your trip here. So as you select trip, you'll see it right down in the center. Trip 16.2 right there, trip B, and there we go. Then you got this little wheel action right here, pretty much up and down. It's gonna adjust the brightness of your driver's interface. It's gonna be a telescope steering wheel. So right over here, pull that down. It goes in, out, up, and down. Go ahead and see as you guys, adjust as you guys see fit. Then we have the leather wrap steering wheel. All of your Honda sensing features are going to be right over here on the right-hand side, all right? So you got your cruise control button pretty much enabled. You can see it because it's a little right up there. You simply hit that. It's no longer enabled. You can't use your cruise control, excuse me. You hit the set, adjust the speeds from there, cancel. You have your adaptive cruise control. You have to have your cruise control enabled. So you have to select this button, have it up there to use your adapted cruise from that point. Now, as we're selecting that line, selecting the distance between you and the car in front of you. So let's say, for example, you're going, I don't know, 47 miles an hour. The car in front is going 43, right? It finds the car in range, will beep. You turn that beep on or off, and it also slows you down to maintain that distance as well. All right, so that's pretty nice. Now, once they get out of the way, you resume back to whatever your cruise control speed was set at. This is for your highway driving, your lane keep assist system. When you go on the proper speed between 45 and 90 miles an hour, it's finding lines on the road. Those dotted, hollow out lines will be filled in white dotted lines. Now, let's say you're driving and you go out of your lane a little bit, you know, whoop, we're out of our lane, and will beep at us. You can turn that beep on or off. And it also brings you back or recenters you from that point. You can change the sensitivity and everything from that too as well. Check out my other video. That kind of shows you how to customize your vehicle settings. It'll help set you guys up for success. So all you have to do is refer to that and then drive off and show it off to your friends and family, okay? So now that's everything over here for your Honda sensing on the right-hand side. As we come over here to the left-hand side, we have more of your media control stuff. All right, so you got your volume stuff. You got between your different radio stations, backing out of the menu. You got your hands-free for your phone right here. You can pick up, hang up, voice command. If you have your phone pair and stuff like that, hey, call Crazy Honda Chris on mobile phone. Gives me a call, answer you guys' questions. Pretty nice and convenient, so you don't have to kind of play around with your phone. Now, we're also going to have your shifter pedals right up here. Adjustable wipers. You can change the speed and everything from there. Then you're also going to have auto lights. You got your fog lights down below. Simply turn those on or off. Right there. Now, I'm going to play around a little bit on the driver's interface. Then we're going to talk about a little bit of the layout too as well, okay? Now, as I'm playing around with the driver's interface, you got this here as a home menu from right up there. And we're going to use this little wheel action once again to scroll up and down and push it into select items. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them down below in the comments. I'll do my best to answer those questions for you guys. Your traffic sign, and time you're driving by, the camera catches the speed limit, that's right up on your windshield. It will throw it right up there for you guys, so it makes it pretty nice and easy. As a little reminder, hey, here's the speed limit. You get a rear seat belt right here, so you can see who's all kind of buckled up, stuff like that. We also got rear seat reminders. So let's say the car started up, right? We have a door open and close, stuff like that. Once you shut off the car, it's going to throw a little reminder, hey, check the back seat. I'm going to throw a photo up there so you guys can see what I'm talking about as a visual from that point. Now, that's pretty much everything in that menu over here. Let's talk about a little bit on the driver's interface. We're also going to have your fuel efficiency backlight. That's going to be this white light that kind of wraps around right over here. As you're driving down the road, you're being fuel efficient. It goes from white to green, then green to white when you're not. So it's just a visual coaching. You guys can turn that on or off. It doesn't matter. It really comes down to your preference. You have your gas tank gauge right over here. You get your speedometer right over there. You also have a digital one right up there, just in case you guys want to change it from miles per hour to a different speed of unit. Then you also got your miles down. You got your outside temperature, 36 degrees. That wind is a lot colder, it feels like. We have in park. The green leaf's going to be your econ button. I'll come back to that 1 second here for you folks. Then you got your temperature gauge right over there. All right. All right, so as we're talking about the econ button, it's going to be right here for you folks. As you can turn that on or off by simply hit this button right there. Econ's going to make you more fuel efficient, most effective for your highway driving. You may see anywhere from 2 to 4 more miles to a gallon, depending on how aggressive you guys are driving and the driving situation, okay? Now keep in mind, it's going to sacrifice your acceleration power, your AC power, and electrical power front to give you better fuel economy from that point. So those really hot summer days, you got to choose. Do you want to be fuel efficient or do you want to be comfortable? For me, I'm going to pick comfortable, but maybe for you, you have different priorities. You can withstand that heat better than I can, okay? So we'll come right over here to the touchscreen here for you guys. We're at the home menu. You can pair up multiple phones, pretty nice and easy from there. You have your settings. This is pretty nice. Once again, I have another video that goes more in depth about your vehicle settings. From here, kind of shows you what's all included on there and what does all that mean, all right? Now, you have your radio options.
Enjoy the weather today. It's going to be colder the rest of the week.
You can simply hit this button right up here. You see you got FM, AM radio. You have a USB, USB 2, Bluetooth, and your smartphone connection. Your smartphone connection is going to be your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's a simple plug and play from that point. Once you get everything plugged in, it'll show you right here. So if it's an Apple phone, it says Apple CarPlay. Android phone is going to say Android Auto. Android Auto, you just have to allow all the permissions as you download the app. Then it's a plug and play from that point. All right, so pretty nice and easy. As you be charging your device while displaying your other stuff up here, like your Apple Maps, Google Maps, other compatible apps right up here, plays through you guys' speakers. So pretty nice, pretty cool stuff. You got your trip, just kind of throw that up there so you guys can see. You got your little back buttons, I'm selecting right up here so you guys can see from that point. You got your text messages, a little more scrolling action going on. You got your clock right up here. For your radio, you got your tuner, you can see. Volume, on and off. Let's say this kind of bugs you for your nighttime driving, the brightness of the screen. You got a little star and moon action going on right here. Smack that a couple times so you guys can see is adjusting the brightness or completely turning that off for you. Then if you want it back on, just simply hit a button right up here and it comes right back on and active for you folks. You got some little additional buttons over here on the other side. You can simply hit source, brings you right back to the source. So pretty nice and easy. We'll come right down here towards the dashboard now. Give you guys a moment, a little bit to look at that. You got adjustable vents over here, one there, then right over here for the driver to accommodate them as well. You got your hazard lights right here, just in case you ever need these bad boys. We'll come down here to your climate controls. It's going to be a dual climate. Right now I got it all synced, so let's unsync this. There we go. As I turn it up, you can see that goes to red. As I turn it down, it turns blue. Same right over here. Quick, nice little visual. Fan speed action. You got your air circulation, auto button. You got your different modes. As you're selecting that, it gives you a little visual right up here. You got your front defroster, rear defroster. This is just your fan speed. Then your AC from there. All right. Then you got your sync button. Right down here, you got a just nice deep tray. You got a couple USBs. You have your 12-volt plug-in right down there. And then this just simply kind of closes. It opens when you push down on the bottom half of that. Got a couple of cup holders. So you got your standard park, you got your reverse, neutral, and drive. When you put the vehicle into reverse, your multi-angle rear camera automatically displays. These buttons down here are going to show you how the camera is going to act. So you have a nice 180 view, catches a little more of your blind spot, a little straight behind you view, and then a straight down shot from your rear bumper. It's going to be great when you like backing up into the garage or just kind of parallel parking, stuff like that, okay? Now, as you're in these first two views, as you turn your wheel, guess what? It guides, changes colors to let you know your tires are not aligned. So it makes it pretty nice and easy there for you guys for a quick visual reference. Put it right back in park. We have already talked about the Econ button. You have a Sport button. So as you smack the Sport button, it gives you a little red, going on here. A little Sport just kind of gives you a little aggressive kind of look, I guess, to let you know it's on. Sport mode is going to change your throttle response, shorten your gear ratio a little bit to get a little more fun performance driving on there if you guys want to use that, all right? If you want to turn that off, simply hit the button again, then boom, it's off. Now the vehicle is going to have idle stop standard. So with idle stop means if the car is at its criteria, like the engine's up to temp, the cabin in here is all where it needs to be at for temperature as well, depending on what you have it set at. A lot of stuff that plays in effect. When it meets its criteria, you get to like a stop sign, or you get to, you have to drive through, whatever the case is, you stop for a moment. It partially shuts off the engine, so you're not sitting there idling, consuming gas. When you apply onto the gas pedal again, it just, boom, comes right on. Now, a common question is, Chris, can I turn that off? Can it be permanent? Stuff like that. Check out my other video right up there. It's going to tell you a little more in detail on if you can permanently turn that off at all or not. Now, this is going to be your idle stop if you want to turn that off from right there. You can see my little orange A down below. Now it's enabled. You're going to have your electrical parking brake. You see when that's enabled by pulling that up, it has a little red light going on right there. Then also on the driver's interface right here, it's red brake right there. Now to deactivate that, simply just put your foot down on the brake and then push that right in, and then there we go. Let's say if you kind of don't have your foot down on the brake, you hit in this button.
Please depress the brake pedal to release the parking brake.
Just a little friendly reminder to make sure no one can accidentally undo that. Now you have your brake hold from right here. So with brake hold, I got my seatbelt on, I got this enabled. I have a video, give you guys a little visual once again on that. So every time I get to a complete stop, it will hold the brake down so I can take my foot off the brake until I apply onto the gas pedal from there. Then it will just automatically releases from there, all right? So I'm not keeping my foot down. Now, armrest. Let's pop this right open. It's got a nice little tray, comes in and out, pretty nice and easy. You can have another 12-volt plug-in down below, nice little mat that you can take out just in case, you know, anyone makes a mess. We're gonna have a lockable glove box, okay? Plenty of space. There we go. You got your map lights, place for the sunglasses, the lights within the visors. Hey guys, thanks again for watching my video. I appreciate you guys' endless support out there, just kind of getting all the information I'm trying to share with you guys so you can make that well-informed decision. For any particular reason, if I miss one thing, you guys have that lingering question, feel free to drop it down below in the comments. I'll do my best to answer those questions for you guys from that point, okay? Don't forget to continue to show your support by hitting that like, subscribe button. I'll keep up the good work to help you guys to be in the know, okay? See you at the next video. Appreciate you guys again.